It's time for high school basketball presented by Sarta on AM 1310 WDPN and live on the AM 1310 Facebook, X, and the Q92 YouTube channel. Now let's take you live courtside to our play-by-play team. You're listening to high school basketball presented by Sarta on AM 1310 WDPN.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jay Wilhelm, and you're listening to high school basketball on AM 1310 WDPN and Q92radiosports.com. Tonight, I'm live inside Alliance High School as the Aviators welcome in the West Branch Warriors in this EBC matchup. The Warriors come in to this game with a record of 13-6, and they're 8-1 in conference play. They have won 5 straight, with 4 of those coming on the road. Alliance enters with an impressive record of 18-2, and they are also 8-1 in conference play. They have won 10 in a row and haven't lost in over a month, which was an overtime defeat in January on the 6th to the one-loss Massillon Tigers. This is a big one, folks. Tonight, we are going to crown the EBC champion as the winner of this game takes the conference title. This atmosphere is going to be absolutely electric with everything on the line, and everybody is still packing in. We're about 3 minutes and 15 seconds or so from tip-off. The JV game ended, and the West Branch Warriors JV team beat Alliance 39-36. It is to be noted that this West Branch team did beat Alliance earlier in the year in Beloit in December by 4 points, 56-51. So Alliance is not only looking to take the conference title away from West Branch, they're looking for revenge. And like I said, Alliance coming in 18-2. Their 2 losses to this West Branch team and to the Massillon Tigers. And now we're going to go through some of the starting lineups as they're continuing their shoot around. Both teams pretty much run the same starting lineups each game. We're going to have J.R. Jackson. He's their shooting guard. He's a 6'1 senior guard. We're going to see Cameron Burton for the Alliance Aviators, another senior 5'8 guard. We're going to have Parker Woods, small forward, 6'4 junior guard / forward. Samuel Hayes, 6'6" junior at the forward. And then the man in the middle is Cole Pasco. He is a senior at 6'2". And then for West Branch, we're going to keep our eye out for the point guard, Jeremiah Thomas, 5'10 senior. Center, Gavin Gregory, 6'6" senior. He's actually going to Cincinnati, the University of Cincinnati, for football. We're going to see Grady Hurst, 6' junior guard. Zach Coffey, 6'4", senior forward. And then Kaysen Weaver. He's a 6' senior guard. I want to thank you guys for tuning in here this evening as we're going to crown an EBC champion. And if you haven't heard, the EBC is going to look a little different here in a couple of years. You can head on over to our social media pages, AM 1310 WDPN and Q92 Sports, to see which, there's a couple of teams here in the EBC that have voted, and they're going to head into a different conference, which is unnamed at this time. And So this will look a little bit different here in a couple of years when it comes to the EBC conference. And now we are going to let the national anthem play in the background and go silent here out of respect for our country as we are live inside Harry Fales Gymnasium at Alliance High School. And there's the national anthem as we're going to get the introductions out of the way here for the crowd on hand. Again, still filing in. Student sections completely full for both sides. And I would imagine when everybody's done coming in, we're going to have a sellout crowd here at Alliance High School. As I mentioned, the visiting West Branch Warriors, they haven't lost in 5 straight games. Their last loss came on January 30th to Carrollton, down in Carrollton, 61-49. And then they've ripped off 5 straight, 4 of those on the road at Canton South, at East, home against Salem, at Dalton, and then at Girard. And then the Alliance Aviators, it's been a while since they lost, all the way back on January 6th. And that was an overtime loss to Massillon, which was 81-77. And then they ripped off wins against Minerva, Marlington, Salem, Greene, Glen Oak, Carrollton, at Minerva, at Worcester, home against Marlington, and home against Canfield. And now here they are. After this, I think they have just one more regular season game left. And that would be at New Philadelphia on the 17th before they start tournament play. And West Branch also, they'll actually have 2 games remaining on their schedule after this one. They stay home for Austintown Fitch, and then they'll finish up their regular season on the 21st of February at South Range. But this one's for the conference. And they just introduced the West Branch fans. And now they got the lights shut off and the signs to run through up for the Alliance Aviators. Got a nice little light show going on in here. Once they get through these Alliance Aviator introductions, we are going to be about ready for tip-off. Again, don't forget to follow us on all our social medias, AM 1310, WDPN, and Q92 Sports, Facebook, YouTube, X, formerly Twitter, Instagram. If you didn't already hear, for the people listening, The Mount Union Purple Raiders played a game earlier this afternoon that was on AM 1310 WDPN. And we know that they're going to make some noise in their tournament run. And their game, I believe, went into overtime as they snuck out a win against Wilmington College out of the OAC, 90-87. And Sam Berkwin and Ryan Keller had the call there earlier this afternoon. And that was a great game as Elijah Farrington scored 32 points. And Kevin Hamilton dropped in 25 for the Purple Raiders as they're expected to make a very, very deep run into the tournament, especially in the OAC. So the introductions here at Alliance are finished up. And we definitely have a packed house here tonight at Harry Fales Gymnasium. And we are about ready for tip-off. Alliance is in their home whites. They got the powder blue numbers and letters. And West Branch, the Warriors, they are in their road greens with the black letters and numbers and the black trim down the side. And here we go. There's the tip. And West Branch controls it. Get it into the hand of Jeremiah Thomas in the backcourt. He's going to be going from left to right. Swinging around to the other side. Right corner three, no good. Rebound Alliance. Parker Woods on the rebound. He's going to bring it up. He's on the right wing. Passes it over to the left wing. Driving down the lane. Spin. Fadeaway shot. Good there for Samuel Hayes as he gets on the board and gives Alliance the first score of the ball game, 2-0. West Branch gets it across. Pressure out towards the timeline. Jeremiah Thomas with the basketball, top of the key. Being guarded by Cameron Burton. He's going to drive left of the lane, kick it into the left corner for three. No good again. It's bouncing around, and it's going to be a foul on, I believe, on Alliance. Cole Pasco on the foul there. It's on the floor. West Branch is going to inbound it down there on the block. Gavin Gregory kicks it back out. Jeremiah Thomas drives the lane, stops and pops to tie the game at 2. Comes Cameron Burton. Brings it up, kicks it to Parker Woods. Back top to Burton. Burton setting up the offense on the top of the key. Comes to the right wing, back out front. Gets it back top of the key again. Right wing three-pointer from R.J. Jackson. He's got it. Alliance up 5-2. 6.5 to go here in the first quarter. Right down the lane goes Kaysen Weaver, no good. Rebound Alliance, and they kick it back out to R.J. Jackson. Brings it across the half-court line. He's going to pull it up again. This time from the left side, no good. Rebound Aviators, right back to Jackson. Drives the lane, up and under, no good. Tapped out and controlled by Jeremiah Thomas of the West Branch Warriors. Alliance leads 5-2. West Branch with the basketball as Thomas brings it up on the elbow to Gavin Gregory. And they cycle it around to Jeremiah Thomas on the left wing, back to the top of the key. Down low, knocked around between the two teams, and it's on the floor. Both teams are diving. It's going to be a jump ball. And the arrow is to the Alliance Aviators. And Parker Woods is going to inbound it. Cameron Burton's going to walk it up for the Aviators. They still lead 5-2. Across the half-court line. They get it to Hayes. He's going to pull up from deep. Off the glass, in and out, no good. Ball bounces around, finally controlled by West Branch. And then we're going to get another jump ball, and it's going to go back to the West Branch Warriors. Five to 2. Alliance on top. Little pressure. West Branch breaks it. And we're going to get another foul as they're holding this one close to the vest. That one looks like it's going to be on Cole Pasco again. That's his second, so they're going to have to bring him out. And Channing Jellison is in for Alliance. He's 6'6", senior guard. And West Branch, they're going to call yet another foul on Alliance. And this one's going to be on Parker Woods, as they are calling this one tight to start. Alliance still leads 5-2 with 5:18 to go here in the first quarter. West Branch inbounds it from under the basket. Gets it to Jeremiah Thomas, back to the top of the key to set up the offense. He spins in the lane. Shot from the free throw line, no good. Rebound J.R. Jackson. He brings it up. And Parker Woods stepped on the line after receiving the pass. It's going to go back to the Warriors of West Branch. 5:01 to go here in the first quarter. EBC title on the line for both of these teams. Winner takes it. West Branch takes it out. They get it in, and Weaver brings it up. He's going to shoot it, and he's going to be called for a travel. It's going to go back to Alliance. No backcourt pressure yet from West Branch. So Cameron Burton's going to be able to bring it up all by himself. Gets it down on the block to Jellison, who brings it back out to the wing. Then kicks it over to Samuel Hayes. Cameron Burton comes off of a screen, and they're going to get Alliance with yet another foul. This one's on Channing Jellison. They're calling him for a charge, as he came off of that screen and just absolutely bowled over the defender. Little backcourt pressure now by the Aviators. West Branch gets it across. They got it to Gavin Gregory. He passes it to the top of the key, which is Jeremiah Thomas, and then they reset. Kaysen Weaver to Grady Hurst. Drives the baseline, nothing doing. Kicks it back out to Gavin Gregory. And he shoves off. Got the free shot, but they're going to call a charge on him. Back to Alliance. It is still 5-2 Aviators, 4:15 to go here in the first quarter. Live from Alliance High School, they inbound it to Cameron Burton again. Top of the key. And he throws it out of bounds, trying to hit Parker Woods on the left wing. And back to West Branch. Jeremiah Thomas is going to walk it up. Little half-court pressure there by Alliance. They get it across easily. Jeremiah Thomas sets it up. Then gets it over to Weaver. Weaver drives the left lane, lays it up and in. It's 5-4 now. Alliance still on top. Burton with the ball. Top of the key. Running around, hands it off to J.R. Jackson. Spin move in the lane. Goes up, no good. Wanted the foul, didn't get one. Gavin Gregory controls the rebound. And Thomas will walk it up. No backcourt pressure this time by Alliance. West Branch spreads the ball, gets it to Gregory, and he goes to work on the block. Misses it. Goes right back up with it. He got it. And West Branch has the lead for the first time, 6-5 on the Aviators. Here comes R.J. Jackson. Jackson kicks it over to Woods. Back to Jackson. Back to Woods. Three, top of the key, no good. Rebound picked up by Woods. And they get it to Hayes. Drives the right side of the lane. And he's going to be tripped up. That's going to be a foul on the Warriors. And they'll take it out of bounds under their own basket. 6-5, West Branch on top, 2:49 to go here in the first quarter. Some substitutions coming in for the Aviators, as we're going to see Braylon Sears and Cash Brisker for the first time tonight for the Aviators. Alliance inbounds it to Jackson. He goes up and under, lays it up with the left hand, no good. Tips his own miss in, he's got it. Alliance back on top, 7-6. They inbound it to Kaysen Weaver, and he's going to bring it up himself. Picks up his dribble. Thomas comes to help him, and he picks up his dribble in the backfield. And it's going to be a 10-second rule. Alliance gets the turnover as they put the one-to-one pressure in the backcourt on West Branch. 2.5 to go here in the first quarter. Aviators lead 7-6. Jackson, he's going to inbound it. On the sideline. He gets it into Brisker. Brisker's going to run point. Top of the key, goes to the left wing. Gets it down low to Hayes. Hayes going to work. Face guard. Turns around, fade away in the lane, got it. Alliance 9-6 now. A little bit of backcourt pressure again from the Aviators, and then we're going to get a holding call on Alliance. And let's see who they call this one on. It's going to be on Brisker, his first. And I believe that puts West Branch in the bonus. It does. So Jeremiah Thomas is going to go to the line for West Branch. They trail by 3. Brock Woost is set to check in for West Branch for the first time tonight as well. First free throw is up and good by Thomas, 9-7. Alliance still on top. Woost replaces Hurst. Jeremiah Thomas' second free throw is up and off the side iron. Rebounded by Alliance, and they're going to push it. Here comes Brisker. And he lost the ball, and he grabs it on the baseline. Kicks it back out. And then we're going to get a foul on West Branch as Sears was trying to go to the basket. And he was held by Brock Woost. And Kavion Thomas is going to check in again for the first time tonight for Alliance. He's 6'4", senior forward. And Alliance inbounds it from under their own basket. Gets it to Thomas. He looks around, throws it away, and it's intercepted by Thomas, who's going to take it the other way, and he's going to pull back at the last second. Pull a three, no good. Rebounded West Branch. Up, no good. That was Coffey, Landon Coffey, no good. Rebounded by Samuel Hayes. Brisker's going to bring it up. Hands it off to Jackson. Goes left lane. Up and under, no good off the glass. Got his own rebound, and he's going to be called, or actually West Branch is going to be called for a foul on the floor by Kaysen Weaver. And I believe Alliance is now in the bonus, and Jackson will go to the line. They lead 9-7. $1:27 to go here in the first quarter. Jackson, first free throw is good. 10-7. Alliance on top. And Tajay Nicholson will check in for the first time tonight for Alliance. 6'3", senior guard for the Aviators. Jackson lines up his second free throw. It rolls in and out, no good. Landon Coffey comes up with the rebound. They push it ahead to Brock Woost. It's going to be intercepted on the pass by Jackson. He takes it in, and it's knocked out of bounds by West Branch. Great job getting back by Kaysen Weaver. Knocks it out of bounds. It'll be Alliance basketball, and they'll get it under their own basket again. Brisker going to be the inbounder. He gets it into Jackson. Left corner. Drives the lane again. Back out to Brisker, top of the key. He backs it out and resets the offense. Minute 5 to go here in the first quarter. Over to Nicholson. Back to Jackson, top of the key. He's being guarded by Weaver. Now he's double teamed. He's going to drive the lane. He's bumped, hit, and made it. He's going to go to the line for the chance of the 3-point play. Alliance now leads 12-7 with 52.8 to go here in the first quarter. Jackson eyes it up, lets it fly, and it's good. 13-7 now, Alliance on top. West Branch inbounds the ball, a little bit of backcourt pressure, knocked out of bounds by Tajay Nicholson as he's got active hands there in the backcourt. Still Warriors basketball. They still got the length to go. Cameron Burton's going to check back in, and Jackson's going to take a breather. Because right now he is their leading scorer. West Branch gets the ball in to Weaver. Passes it ahead. Lob pass. A little bit too high, but they keep it inbounds to Weaver. Weaver stuck in the corner, and he traveled trying to get open. It's going to go back to Alliance. Up 13-7 with 38.7 to go here in the first quarter. Brisker gets the inbound pass, and he's just going to walk it up slow. Looks like Alliance going to try to hold for the last shot if they can hold for the last 30 seconds of the first quarter. They lead 13-7. The EBC title on the line for both squads. 15 seconds. Brisker up out by the half-court line. He's going to take off down the middle of the lane. Leans in, the shot, no good. Tipped around. Picked up by Alliance. The shot by Burton, no good. Out of bounds and off of Alliance to end the first quarter. 13-7 Aviators. We're going to step away for a commercial break. You're listening to high school basketball on AM 1310 WDPN.
Sarta need more opportunities for a strong community. New customers for small businesses, healthcare patients to their appointments, New Start County businesses, students and faculty to classes, and seniors to their activities. Sarta community partners count on us for so much. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes, and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles. Sarta serves the community, and the community supports Sarta. Where to? SartaMe.com.
Grove Appliance has proudly served Northeast Ohio with great prices and service for the past 87 years. Whether it's a furniture upgrade for the family room, new appliances in the kitchen, or just a better night's rest you're looking for, Grove has something for you. Check out their showroom located at 350 East State Street in Alliance. That's Grove Appliance Furniture and Mattress, where they've been treating you like family since 1935.
You're listening to high school basketball on AM 1310 WDPN and streaming live on AM 1310 WDPN.com.
Back here at Alliance High School, start of the second quarter with the Aviators leading 13-7. Winner of this one is your EBC champion. Inbounds it to Brisker as Alliance starts the second quarter with the basketball. Top of the key, kicks it back over. Left wing three, no good by Alliance. Rebounded by West Branch. They get it to Thomas, and he wants to run. Kicks it to the left side to Hurst. Hurst gets stuck down at the block. Kicks it back out to Gregory. Top of the key over to the right wing. Woos back to the top of the key, and Thomas resets. Being guarded by Brisker. He backs it out towards the half-court line. Passes it off to the right wing, back to the left wing. Gregory with it. Now Thomas. Top of the key. It looks like Alliance has moved into the zone. Three-pointer by Jeremiah Thomas is good. That cuts the Alliance lead to 13-10. Burton brings it up, gets it to Brisker on the left wing. He wants it cleared out. He's going to work, drives the lane, loses the ball, gets it back to the top of the key to Cameron Burton. Burton gets everybody set. Over to Sears. Sears left wing. Down low, knocked around and picked back up by the Aviators. And then knocked out of bounds by Gavin Gregory. It'll stay with Alliance here as they are going. They're right below us. We're up on the top, on the edge, the walkway. And under their own basket, Alliance is going to inbound the basketball. 6:41 to go here in the first half. Brisker gets it over in the corner to Jackson, drives the lane. Then he kicks it out. Right wing three, rattles in, rattles out, and back in for Tajay Nicholson. And they're going to bring pressure into the backcourt, up 16-10. They get it forward, across the half-court line. And it's knocked away and stolen by Jackson. He's coming the other way. Kicks it to Brisker, drives the baseline. Kicks it out again. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound, West Branch, as Grady Hurst secures it. He takes off sprinting up the left side. Over to Thomas on the right wing. 16-10, Alliance on top. 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. The ball's tipped but caught by West Branch. Gregory drives the lane, lays it up, no good. Parker Woods with the rebound, and here comes Brisker. Kicks it over to Jackson. Waits everybody to pass him by, and he double dribbled as he was getting ready to shoot the three. Alliance's coach says he never took his first dribble. But it's going to be West Branch basketball anyway. Grady Hurst inbounds it. Little pressure in the backcourt again. Thomas with the ball. Kicks it ahead to Weaver. Weaver over to Coffey. And Coffey travels. Right back to Alliance goes possession. 16-10. And we're going to have a quick timeout called by West Branch. We'll take one, too. You're listening to high school basketball on AM 1310 WDPN.
Sarta need more opportunities for a strong community. New customers for small businesses, healthcare patients to their appointments, new Stark County businesses, students and faculty to classes, and seniors to their activities. Sarta community partners count on us for so much. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes, and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles. Sarta serves the community, and the community supports Sarta. Where to? SartaMe.com.
You're listening to high school basketball on AM 1310 WDPN and streaming live on AM 1310 WDPN.com.
Back here at Harry Fales Gymnasium, 5:40 to go here in the first half. Alliance leads 16-10, and they have the basketball. Brisker's going to bring it up. Top of the key, kicks it over to Nicholson. Nicholson back to the top of the key to Parker Woods. Woods wants to drive the lane, has the ball stripped, grabs it back, and pulls it back out and gets it to Cash Brisker to reset everybody in place. Jackson cuts across the lane, gets the feed from Brisker, and drills it as he's floating through. 18-10 Alliance. A little more pressure against West Branch in the backcourt. Weaver with the basketball. Gets it ahead to Coffey. Coffey kicks it down low. Wide open Gavin Gregory with the layup. 18-12 Alliance, under 5 to go here in the first half. Jackson with the basketball, top of the key. Picks up his dribble, kicks it over to Brisker. Brisker down low. Ball's tipped out of bounds by West Branch. And it's going to stay with the Aviators as they're going to inbound it down on the baseline below us. They kick it way out to Samuel Hayes, out by half court. They get it to Woods. Woods on the left wing. Kicks it out to Brisker. He gets pushed out towards the half court line, being guarded by Thomas. Brisker going to work, drives the lane, spins, jumps, shoots, got it. Brisker makes it 18-12. And now a little more pressure in the backcourt. They get it ahead to Coffey, drives the lane, pump fakes, and he lays it up and in. 18-14, or 20-14. Alliance on top. 4:10 to go until halftime. Nicholson with the ball on the left wing. And Samuel Hayes was fouled by the West Branch Warriors, Gavin Gregory. So Alliance will inbound it. And Zach Coffey will now come in for Gavin Gregory. Zach Coffey's first time in the game. Alliance inbounds it to Jackson. Jackson hands it off to Brisker. Drives the lane. Another rise and fadeaway, no good. Rebound Zach Coffey. Contributing right away, coming off the bench for the West Branch Warriors. A long pass behind the defense, laid up and in by Landon Coffey. It's now 20-16 as they lost sight of Coffey in the backcourt. Brisker with the basketball, walks it to the top of the key. 3:30 to go until halftime. Jackson, left wing, being guarded by Weaver. Drives the lane as he goes right. And he's going to be fouled as he's driving the lane by a Warrior. That foul's going to be on Kaysen Weaver. I believe that's his second. 20-16. Alliance again is going to inbound under their own basket. 3:22 to go until halftime. 20-16. Alliance on top. Burton throws it in. It's knocked back out of bounds off of Burton's leg and back to West Branch. Weaver's going to walk it up. Thomas gets it now. Back to Weaver. They're going to play a two-man game to get it across the half-court line. Thomas with it. Driving the lane. It's going to be knocked around. He grabs it back last second. And he's going to back it all the way back out. And they get it to Hurst. Hurst down low. Coffey tries to lay it up and in. No good. Here comes Jackson. He's running it up. Kicks it over to Woods on the left wing. Woods backs it out. Back to the top of the key. Woods is going to go one-on-one against Coffey. Backing him down in the lane. Backdoor cut. Good pass by Woods as he gets it to Samuel Hayes for the easy layup, 22-16. West Branch gets it across the half-court line. They got it to Coffey. He kicks it out to Weaver. Weaver to Thomas on the left wing. Lets one fly from deep. No good. Ball's loose. West Branch comes up with it, and they get it back to Weaver, top of the key. Right wing to Hurst. Hurst down low. And he goes up and no good for Landon Coffey, but he's fouled and he'll go to the line for two. That was on Hayes. That's his first. 22-16. Alliance on top. 2:12 to go here in the first half. First one's up off the right side of the iron. No good. Don't forget to stay with us for the Grove Appliance Furniture and Mattress halftime show. Landon Coffey back at the free throw line for his second free throw. Lets it fly. That one's no good as well, and Jackson gets the rebound. He's going to bring it up court on the left wing, drive the lane on a hesitation as he's hit in the face, but no call. The ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Aviators. They're going to take it out underneath their own basket. It's going to be Burton. Burton lets it fly over the top of the key to Jackson. Jackson takes it to the left wing. And they reverse it over to the other side to Woods. Woods to Hayes. Hayes right wing. Kicks it back out to Sears. Then to Woods. They're playing a little back and forth at the top of the key. Parker Woods clears everybody out. Gets it to Burton on the left wing for three. No good. West Branch comes up with it. Grady Hurst on the rebound. And they get it to Jeremiah Thomas, who's going to walk it up the court with 1:30 to go in the second quarter. Alliance leads 22-16. Thomas. Cross-court pass. Ball's loose. Picked up by West Branch. Little jump shot, no good. They kick it out to Grady Hurst, no good. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Alliance. It's going to stay with West Branch under their own basket. 22-16, Aviators on top. And Thomas is going to take it out, and we're going to have another timeout, this time by Alliance, and we'll take a timeout too. You're listening to high school basketball on AM 1310 WDPN.
Sarta need more opportunities for a strong community, new customers for small businesses, healthcare patients to their appointments, New Start County businesses, students and faculty to classes, and seniors to their activities. Sarta community partners count on us for so much. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes, and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles. Sarta serves the community, and the community supports Sarta. Where to? SartaMe.com.
You're listening to high school basketball on AM 1310 WDPN and streaming live on AM 1310 WDPN.com.
Back here in Alliance, the Aviators lead 22-16 with 1:13 to go here in the second quarter. It is West Branch basketball. Grady Hurst is going to inbound it from under his own basket. And he's looking, fires it over the top, and he gets it to Thomas just in time. Guarded by Burton, top of the key. Jeremiah Thomas sets it up. Kicks it over to the right wing. He's got it to Hurst. Hurst drives middle of the lane, floater, no good. Gets his own rebound. And he's going to be stuck on the block, throws it up, no good. Rebound, Coffey. And he lays it up again, laying in Coffey. Under a minute to play now. Alliance up 4 with the basketball. Cameron Burton gets it over to Jackson. Top of the key out towards the left side. 34 seconds. He's guarded by Weaver. Kicks it over to Burton. Burton to the corner. Three-pointer, no good as it bounces around. Rebound, Alliance, up and in by Braylon Sears. 24-18, under 20 to go. It's stolen by Jackson, knocked out of bounds. And they're saying it's off Jackson. So it'll be West Branch basketball as he almost got himself a quick steal and bucket there under the basket. 13.2 to go until halftime. Thomas brings it up for the Warriors. Fires it over to Weaver. Weaver gets it across. Picks up his dribble and then gets it over to Hurst. Hurst stuck at the top of the key. Passes it over to Coffey for 3. He got it at the buzzer! West Branch cuts it to 3. 24-21 as it's halftime here in Alliance. 24-21, the Aviators lead. And we are going to step away for halftime. You're listening to high school basketball on AM 1310, WDPN, and Q92 Sports.
Hey, Joe. Good to see you. What brings you out today? What's up, Sam? Need to pick up a few tools. You? I need new faucets and a vanity, maybe even a whole new bathroom. But I can't get any help or find what I need in this place. Yeah, Sam. These big hardware stores are great for tools and appliances, but not for kitchens and bathrooms. You need to go to Robertson's for that. Robertson Kitchen and Bath Gallery is an American Standard Plumbing Registered showroom, and their knowledgeable consultants have the training and expertise to actually help you get what you need without breaking your budget.
Visit Robertson Kitchen and Bath this Thursday evening until 7 at 2155 West Main Street in the Alliance Industrial Park. Robertson Kitchen and Bath, where amazing meets affordable.
Sarta need more opportunities for a strong community, new customers for small businesses, healthcare patients to their appointments, New Start County businesses, students and faculty to classes, and seniors to their activities. Sarta community partners count on us for so much. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes, and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles. Sarta serves the community, and the community supports Sarta. Where to? SartaMe.com.
From the WDPN Newsroom, I'm Ryan Rainsberg with your Grove Appliance Furniture and Mattress Halftime News. Canton Drop Forge in Perry Township has been fined more than $10,000 by OSHA after a July 2025 accident that killed an employee. 37-year-old Daniel Chavez of Canton was struck by an object at the factory on Southway Street Southwest. He was taken to Mercy Hospital with blunt force trauma and died a short time later. OSHA says the company failed to address hazards that contributed to the death. A 15-year-old Jackson Township male has been arrested in connection with 2 carport fires at Lake Cable Village Apartments. Police say the fires set Tuesday on South Boulevard Northwest and Wednesday on Lassiter Street Northwest caused significant damage to multiple vehicles and carports. One person suffered a burn injury. Investigators ruled both fires arson. The juvenile is charged with aggravated arson, a first-degree felony, and arson. Jackson Township Police, assisted by the State Fire Marshal's Office. The Marlington Board of Education approved an updated 5-year financial forecast showing a $134,000 operating deficit this year and a projected $500,000 shortfall in 2027. Treasurer Bob Foss cited state funding changes and higher food service costs. The board also approved a revised purchasing and bidding policy to align with state law, authorized flag football as an OHSAA sport, and an awarded nearly $73,000 contract to Final Floor of Sugar Grove to replace the middle school gym floor. They agreed to participate in a cooperative bus purchasing program, continue open enrollment for grades K to 12, and accepted $872 in donations, and received the first semester bullying report, which revealed one incident. Demolition of the Stark Library location in downtown Canton is underway. Crews began taking down the Market Avenue building Tuesday. Demolition will last about 3 months. Construction on the new library is expected to begin in April. The library temporarily moved to the former Nationwide Insurance building last fall. The new main library is scheduled to open in 2028. Rick Harrison is the first head coach of Mount Union's new varsity women's flag football team. Harrison, a Hall of Fame athlete and veteran coach with over 30 years of experience, will lead the program starting spring 2027. A former Purple Raider standout in football and track, he has multiple All-American honors and high school championships. The new team will be Mount Union's 26th intercollegiate sport. Northeast Ohio Medical University is now accepting applications for a new master's degree in mental health practice. The program trains students to become certified mental health assistants, helping address Ohio's shortage of psychiatrists and other mental health professionals. Students will work under physician supervision and provide care in hospitals, clinics, and substance abuse programs. Neomed President John Langle calls it a groundbreaking step to connect more Ohioans with timely medical health care. Applications for summer 2026 are now open. Sebring Library patrons can relax. The local branch will stay put. Recent reports about a potential move were based on recommendations in the Public Library of Youngstown and Mahoning County's master plan, but officials say there are no plans to relocate. The West Ohio Avenue facility underwent renovations last year. The Sebring branch serves thousands of residents with community programs and services for seniors and low-income families. A Wellsville man serving life in prison for raping a young boy is again challenging his conviction. 72-year-old Spencer Kidder has filed a petition in Columbiana County Common Pleas Court seeking to vacate his conviction or receive a new trial. A jury found Kidder guilty in September 2023 of 4 counts of rape along with sexual battery and gross sexual imposition for abuse that spanned 6 years. His appeal has previously denied, and the Ohio Supreme Court declined to hear the case. Responses to the new petition are due February 20th. Goshen police have arrested 2 men in a theft spree involving over $20,000 in aluminum rims. Officials tracked a stolen U-Haul truck to Streetsboro, recovering rims worth nearly $9,000. The theft was one of at least 5 similar burglaries, with 225 rims recovered so far. 33-year-old Bradley Thompson faces multiple charges including theft, and 35-year-old Ronald Ropke is charged with receiving stolen property. Both men pleaded not guilty during their arraignments Thursday. A former Canfield man faces new charges in a sexual assault case more than 2 decades old. 57-year-old Jack Sheets was arrested for an indictment that took place in November 2000, where authorities say he allegedly used a baseball bat to beat and rape a 30-year-old woman from Poland. The original charges included rape and kidnapping, but a superseding indictment now adds repeat violent offender, sexual motivation, and sexually violent offender specifications. If convicted, Sheets could face life in prison. The state medical board is investigating Austintown Dr. Gregory Facemeyer for alleged sexual relations with 5 patients, including conduct inside his office. He is accused of soliciting dates and photos and engaging in sexual acts at his office, homes, and other locations. The alleged activity occurred from 2010 to 2023. Facemeyer has requested a hearing, and the board could suspend or remove his medical license and impose fines of up to $20,000. Youngstown police responded Tuesday night to multiple fights at a high school basketball game between East and Cheney high schools. Officers used pepper spray to break up an initial fight and returned later when additional fights broke out outside. Police from Campbell, Struthers, and the Mahoning County Sheriff's Office assisted. The school district says no fights happened during the game. Most involved were not students, and safety plans will be reviewed to protect students. A Warren man will serve more than 2 years in prison for gun charges linked to a deadly shootout last August. 25-year-old Ray John McElroy was sentenced Thursday to 25 months after pleading guilty in December in federal court to illegally possessing a firearm and ammunition. The shooting at the Elm Road convenience store left 31-year-old David Owens dead and another man wounded. 2 other men also faced charges, including a pending murder case. 2 teens are being held without bond after pleading not guilty to murder in a fatal shooting in Warren. 18-year-old Ashad Johnson and Willis Smith of Warren were arraigned today in municipal court, with a hearing set for Thursday. Police say the shooting happened Wednesday night at Mahoning Avenue and Hall Street, where a teenage victim was found shot in the parking lot. He later died at the hospital. An autopsy is scheduled. We'll now return you to the game right after this weather from Mark Johnson. I'm Ryan Rainsberg with WDPN AM 30 DPN AM 30.
Saturday afternoon looking sunny and milder. Yep, a lot of sunshine, maybe a couple of clouds. Our high 46 degrees. Overnight tonight, mainly cloudy skies with a low of 31. From the 3 News Weather Center, I'm Mark Johnson.
Grove Appliance has proudly served Northeast Ohio with great prices and service for the past 87 years. Whether it's a furniture upgrade for the family room, new appliances in the kitchen, or just a better night's rest you're looking for, Grove has something for you. Check out their showroom located at 350 East State Street in Alliance. That's Grove Appliance Furniture and Mattress, where they've been treating you like family since 1935.
You're listening to high school basketball on AM 1310 WDPN and streaming live on AM 1310WDPN.com.
Back here at Alliance High School as we are just finishing up halftime. The Aviators lead the West Branch Warriors 24-21. Leading scorer for both teams is J.R. Jackson from Alliance. He's got 11. And then for the West Branch Warriors, it's Landon Coffey, who's got 9. West Branch is going to start with the basketball to start this second half. 2 quarters away to determine the EBC champion. They inbound it to Gavin Gregory, gets it across the half-court line. Up top to Thomas, who's going to set up the offense. Trailing by 3. They get it out to Zach Coffey. Hand it off to Weaver. Over to Thomas, corner 3, no good. Ball's picked up by Alliance. It's Samuel Hayes coming the other way. He goes coast to coast off the glass, no good. West Branch corrals the rebound, and they'll bring it up with Jeremiah Thomas. Top of the key. He's going to drive the lane, then kick it back out. We get it back to him again, top of the key. Kicks it over to the right wing to Gavin Gregory, who bowls his way down into the paint, and he's going to be called for a charge. And the basketball is going to go back to Alliance. 7:13 to go here in the third quarter. Aviators lead 24-21. J.R. Jackson is going to take the inbound pass and walk it up the court. No backcourt pressure from West Branch. Here comes Jackson, top of the key. Kicks it over to Hayes, left wing, back to the top. And there's going to be a moving screen foul on Alliance. I believe that was Samuel Hayes Or no, actually they gave it to Cameron Burton as Jackson was coming off of a screen. And it's going to go back to West Branch. Under 7 minutes to play here in the third quarter. They kick it over to Weaver. He drives the lane. He's going to be fouled. Ticky-tack foul out by the half-court line, and even both sides are even like, man, what are we doing here? Grady Hurst. He's going to be the inbounder for the Warriors. They throw it all the way into the backcourt to Jeremiah Thomas. He's guarded by Jackson. Number 1 versus number 1. There goes Hurst. Drives the lane, kicks it off, no good. Knocked out of bounds by West Branch, over off to their bench. Back to Alliance. A little sloppy start here to the second half by both teams, but it's only going to get tighter as we get closer to the end of this ball game. With the conference on the line as Cameron Burton brings it up on the left wing. Brings it across to the right wing. Drives the lane. Kicks it out. Right corner. Drives down the lane. Up and off the glass. And it's good for Parker Woods. 26-21 Alliance. Jeremiah Thomas. Over to Weaver. They get it to Coffey. Down low. Pump fake. Laid up and in by Zach Coffey. Landon Coffey to Zach Coffey. 26-23. West Branch staying close. Under 6 to play here in the third quarter. Burton loses the ball. Hayes picks it up. Top of the key. He's going to drive the lane. Stops. Shoots. Rattles in and out. No good. Thomas with the rebound for West Branch. And he's going to jog it up the court. Left wing. Back out to the top of the key. Out by the circle. Drives the left lane. Pump fakes. Gets it down low. Another Coffey to Coffey, but it's blocked by Jackson from behind, but West Branch keeps the basketball. Great job by J.R. Jackson. They get it to Hurst. Hurst backing down Burton. Kicks it back out to Coffey. Then to Thomas to reset the offense. Top of the key. He's going to work. He's going to pull the three. No good. Rebound West Branch. Back out to Coffey to reset. Coffey grabs it again. Zach lays it up in. No good on the floater. Rebounded, no good. Alliance finally comes up with it. Samuel Hayes running the other way. And Cameron Burton finally settles it all down out by the circle. Right wing to Jackson. And they're going to let this thing run through a little bit. Over to Hayes. Back to Jackson. 4:30 to go here in the third quarter. Alliance leads by 3. Burton, top of the key, gets it to Jackson. Right wing, drives the lane with the left hand, no good. Gets his own rebound and tips it in. Jackson gives Alliance a 28-23 lead. Thomas for West Branch walks it across the half-court line. Approaching the 4-minute mark here of the third quarter. Up top to Landon Coffey. Over to the right wing to Hurst. Top of the key to Weaver. Airballs a three-point attempt. Out of bounds, back to the Aviators. And that student section over there for Alliance is letting him hear it. 28-23 Aviators. And they have the basketball as Cameron Burton's going to walk it up the court. Top of the key, guarded by Thomas. Gets it to Jackson, right wing. Out by the three-point line. Again to Burton, this time on the left wing. Back to the top of the key, Parker Woods. They get it to Pasco. Pasco back to Woods, a little floater, no good. Pasco with the rebound, up and good. Cole Pasco lays it in to make it 30-23. Largest lead of the ball game for Alliance at 7. 3:15 to go here in the third quarter. Thomas with the basketball, hands it off to Hurst, top of the key. Over to Landon Coffey. Hands it back to Thomas. Drives left lane. Up and under, no good. Kicks it out to Weaver. He resets the offense. Under 3 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Thomas Left wing. Gets a screen from Coffee. Jackson comes up with the steal. And he gets it across the half-court line and out front to Woods. Woods to Burton left wing. And Burton walks it back to the middle of the floor, top of the key. 2:30 to go here in the third quarter. Gets it to Woods. Woods drives baseline, pulls up, short. Rebounded Landon Coffee and gets it to Thomas for the Warriors. West Branch brings it across the half-court line, sets up the offense. And it's knocked out of bounds by Burton. So it'll stay with Alliance. The Aviators lead 30-23. Here comes about 3 or 4 substitutions for the Aviators. We're going to see Tajay Nicholson back in and Channing Jellison back in. Thomas gets the inbound pass. Top of the key. Brisker back in also for the Aviators. 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. Right wing for Thomas. He's going to drive baseline, pulls back. Thought about the shot, no good. Gets it down low to Coffee. Landon lays it up and in. And West Branch is going to call a timeout, trailing 30-25. We're going to step away. You're listening to high school basketball on AM 1310 WDPN.
Sarta need more opportunities for a strong community, new customers for small businesses, healthcare patients to their appointments, new Stark County businesses, students and faculty to classes, and seniors to their activities. Sarta community partners count on us for so much. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes, and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles. Sarta serves the community, and the community supports Sarta. Where to? SartaMe.com.
You're listening to high school basketball on AM 1310 WDPN and streaming live on AM 1310 WDPN.com.
Back here at Alliance. 1:48 to go in the third quarter. Alliance leads 30-25 with the basketball. Brisker brings it up. Samuel Hayes with it on the left wing. Drives it to the middle. Kicks it out to Jellison. Back to Brisker, top of the key. 1:30 to go. And looks like we got something on the floor. They're going to stop it and pick it up. Don't know what it is. So, Nicholson's going to inbound it for the Aviators. 1:31 to go here in the third quarter. Alliance leads 30-25. 1:28 and counting. Brisker, top of the key. Over to Jackson. We got another whistle, and it's going to be a foul on the Warriors. That's Landon Coffee. Pushed the Aviator guy over when he was trying to cut through the screen. Brock Woost will check in for the first time this half for West Branch. Brisker gets the ball into Jackson. Jackson left wing, drives the lane, bumps, floater, got it. J.R. Jackson again, 32-25 Alliance. And they inbound it to Zach Coffey. Gets it right back to Kaysen Weaver. He's going to bring it up. Kicks it over to Thomas into the corner. Back up top. Kaysen Weaver drives the left lane. Gathers, spins, shoot, no good. Ball's loose. Everybody's running for it. West Branch got it back. Thomas shoots the three. No good, but he was fouled, hacked on the arm. And Jeremiah Thomas will go to the line for 3 free throws. That foul was on Samuel Hayes of Alliance, his second. 32-25. Alliance on top, but Jeremiah Thomas has a chance to cut into that lead with no time coming off the clock. First one's up, got it. 32-26. Alliance still on top. .9 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Thomas's next one, got it. Nothing but nylon. 32-27. Grady Hurst is going to check back in for West Branch, and he's going to replace Zach Coffey. So they're going to go with a little bit smaller of a lineup. One more free throw here for Jeremiah Thomas. Up. That one's no good off the front of the iron. Rebound Alliance. 32-27. Here comes Jackson across the timeline. Left wing, down low to the cutting Thomas. Runs past it. Brisker. Three in the corner. He got it. Brisker with the three to extend the Alliance lead. 25 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Thomas has it, top of the key for West Branch. 35-27. Get it over to Weaver. It's stolen by Jackson. He's coming the other way. Ahead to an open man. It's blocked at the rim. Alliance gets it back. Lays it up, no good. Rebound Hayes. And that's going to end the third quarter with Alliance leading 35-27. We're going to step away for a commercial break. You're listening to high school basketball on AM 1310 WDPN.
Hey, Joe. Good to see you. What brings you out today? What's up, Sam? Need to pick up a few tools. You? Oh, I need new kitchen cabinets and countertops, maybe even a whole new kitchen, but I can't get any help or find what I need in this place. Yeah, Sam. These big hardware stores are great for tools and appliances, but not for kitchens and bathrooms. You need to go to Robertson's for that. Robertson Kitchen and Bath Gallery is a craft-made dealer, and their knowledgeable consultants have the training and expertise to actually help you get what you need without breaking your budget.
Visit Robertson Kitchen and Bath this Thursday evening until 7 at 2155 West Main Street in the Alliance Industrial Park. Robertson Kitchen and Bath, where amazing meets affordable.
You're listening to high school basketball on AM 1310 WDPN and streaming live on AM1310WDPN.com.
Back here at Alliance, we got 8 minutes to determine the EBC champion. Right now, the Alliance Aviators lead 35-27. And I believe they're going to start the fourth quarter with the basketball. It's been pretty much a 1 to 2 possession game the whole way. This is the biggest lead so far for Alliance at 35-27. And they inbound it to Brisker. He gets it across. Picks it up to Jackson, top of the key. Over to Hayes, right wing. Back to Jackson, top of the key. Jackson makes a move, left lane, drives it up and under. It's good and a foul. J.R. Jackson going to work, and it gives Alliance a double-digit lead with 7:44 to go in the ball game, and he's still got a free throw coming. Zach Coffey's going to check back in. Going to send Brock Woost back to the bench, and it gives the Warriors a little bigger of a lineup when they do that, when they get both Coffey brothers in there. Jackson's free throws up. Got it. Nothing but nylon. 38-27 Aviators. They're going to show a little bit of man-to-man pressure in the backcourt. They get it to Jeremiah Thomas. Thomas gets it ahead and across to Weaver. In the corner now. He's trapped. He kicks it back out to Weaver. Weaver, cross-court pass to Thomas. Right wing, makes a move. Driving on Brisker. Tries to pull up. It's short, no good. Rebound, West Branch. It's blocked at the line. Way ahead to Brisker. Brisker lays it up, no good off the glass. And it's going to be a foul, I believe, on Brisker as he went to reach in as West Branch came up with the rebound. But it's 38-27 Alliance, 7:13 to go. They get the ball inbounds to Jeremiah Thomas of West Branch, and he's just going to walk it up. Alliance backs off that pressure. Brisker's waiting for him at the half-court line. 7 to go. Thomas drives left of the lane, kicks it into the corner. Hurst with it. Back out to Thomas. Looks like a zone defense there by Alliance. Now they break out of it into the man. Down low. And it looks like it's going to be stolen by Alliance and stolen right back by Grady Hurst. And he gets it to Thomas back out towards the half-court line. 6:30 to go. Coffee with the ball. Hands it off to Weaver. Weaver over to Hurst. Left wing. He's going to walk it back, and it's going to be stolen by Jackson. It goes off his foot and out of bounds back to the West Branch Warriors. As if he could have come up with that clean, it would have been nothing but daylight in front of him. 6:17 to go in the ball game. Alliance still leads 38-27. Winner becomes the EBC champion. Ball's thrown up. It's stolen by Alliance, and they get it to Brisker, who gets it across half court and settles it down as we're approaching the 6-minute mark of the fourth quarter. Brisker drives right, and he's stuck there in the corner. Kicks it back out to Jackson. Way out by the half-court line. They're in no hurry right now. Jackson going to work. Right wing, step back, thought about it, kicks it to the right corner. 3 by Brisker, no good. Rebound Jackson. And he pulls it back out to the corner and then kicks it out to Brisker to reset everything. Brisker, right wing, hands it off to Jackson. Takes it at the top of the key. Reverses it over to the left corner. Over to Samuel Hayes, left wing. He clears it out. He wants to go to work. Drives the left lane. Turn around, fade away, off the glass, no good. And he gets his own rebound. Throws it out to Brisker. They reset again. The crowd goes crazy. All they're doing is taking time off the clock right now. Brisker, up and under floater, no good. Rebounded by West Branch. And Samuel Hayes is going to foul West Branch's Grady Hurst. That's his third. 5:09 to go in the ball game. 38-27, Alliance still leads. West Branch has to go the full length. They get it to Thomas. Guarded by Nicholson. Gets it across half court. Under 5 to play. Thomas gets it over to Weaver. Drives the lane from the left side. Floater. No good, off the side of the iron. Rebounded by Alliance. And they get it to Pasco, who then gets it to Jackson. Clears it out and walks it up the court. 4:40 left. Jackson, top of the key. Left wing now. He's going to drive baseline. And he's going to be bumped out of bounds. That's going to be a foul, I believe, on Landon Coffey. Nope, that's actually Gavin Gregory. And Gavin Gregory will be replaced by Landon Coffey. One's number 22, one is number 2. That was a 50-50 shot. So Alliance is going to inbound it under their own basket, leading 38-27. Burton gets it into Jackson. Wide open jumper on the baseline. Silky smooth by J.R. Jackson. And it's stolen right back, but he stepped on the line. That was Tajay Nicholson. Jumped the passing route. Took the ball, but by the time he landed, his feet were standing on the baseline, so it'll stay with the Warriors. And it looks like we're going to get a timeout. And we'll step away. You're listening to high school basketball on AM 1310 WDPN.
Sarta need more opportunities for a strong community, new customers for small businesses, healthcare patients to their appointments, New Start County businesses, students and faculty to classes, and seniors to their activities. Sarta community partners count on us for so much. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes, and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles. Sarta serves the community, and the community supports Sarta. Where to? SartaMe.com.
You're listening to high school basketball on AM 1310 WDPN and streaming live on AM 1310 WDPN.com.
We are back here. Harry Fales Gymnasium in Alliance, Ohio, at Alliance High School. West Branch, the Warriors, Alliance, the Aviators. playing this game for the EBC title. Alliance leads 40-27 with 4:21 to go in the ball game. It's going to be West Branch basketball, and Grady Hurst is going to inbound it. They got to go the full length. He's looking. He gets it in to Brock Woost, who's checked in. Over to Thomas. Thomas guarded by Cameron Burton. Top of the key. Thomas driving left lane. Tries to hit his man cutting down the lane. Nothing there. It's going to be Jackson ahead to Burton. Blocked off the backboard. But he's fouled. Cameron Burton was fouled even though his shot was blocked off the backboard, and he is rolling around in pain under his own basket. And they immediately run out to check on him. We're trying to see if it's that foul was on Jeremiah Thomas for West Branch, and he pops right up. Little limp to his giddy up. But he's going to shoot 2 free throws, Cameron Burton. Like I said, he's got a little limp. Might have been an ankle thing coming down. A lot of bodies underneath him when they went up for the shot and the block. But he's also going to have a minute to walk that thing off before the free throw. That was Jeremiah Thomas's first foul. So he's limping off. They're actually going to take him out. And Brisker's going to shoot his free throws for him. So they're going to go take a look at that ankle, see if it needs wrapped up a little tighter. But Cash Brisker's going to shoot the 2 free throws for the Aviators. First one's up. No good, off the right side of the iron. 4:03 to go in the ball game. Weaver's going to check back in for Hurst for the Warriors. One more free throw coming for Brisker. Second one's up. Got that one, 41-27 Alliance. And they're going to stay in that man-to-man press. West Branch gets it into Thomas. And he clears it easily. And it's going to be stolen by Brisker. As he lost the ball, they kick it over to Jackson. And he's going to throw it down low. Up and under, no good by Nicholson. And it's going to be tipped around and corralled by the Warriors of West Branch. Thomas is going to bring it up. He's on the left wing. He loses the ball. Coffey's got it, and he's going to be fouled. And they gave the foul to Tajay Nicholson. And West Branch is going to take it out in front of their own bench. 3:40 to go. West Branch trailing 41-27. And it's going to be Woost who's going to inbound the ball in front of the scores table. He gets it out to Thomas, top of the key. Thomas kicks it over to Coffey, drives the lane, pump fake, no good, but he's fouled and he'll go to the line for 2. That was Jellison on the foul there for Alliance. That was his second. So right now, Zach Coffey going to the line for 2 with 3:33 to go in the game, trailing 41-27. Anytime you can get points when you're trailing without the clock running is a beautiful thing, but he misses that free throw off to the right side. 6'4" senior's got another one coming. Brother Landon's just a sophomore. Zach's second free throw, he got that one, 41-28. And now West Branch is going to show a little bit of pressure in the backcourt. They get the ball to Jackson, and he breaks it easily, and he's just going to drive the left lane. Nobody stops him. He lays it up, no good. Landon Coffey gets the rebound, and West Branch is coming the other way. Thomas with it. Top of the key. He's going to pull up for 3. Deep one. He buries it. He cuts it to 10. 41-31 with 3 to go, and here comes more backcourt pressure. They get it to Jackson. guarded by Weaver. Jackson gets it across the half-court line, and he's going to slow it up. Alliance by 10, drives the lane, kicks it back out to Pasco, who gets it to Brisker, right wing. He takes it, kicks it to Pasco in the right corner. Now they're just running motion right now to run that clock. 2.5 to go in the ball game. Brisker, top of the key, just dribbling around, letting that clock go. He's going to drive the lane. They get it to Jackson, who cuts, lays it up and in over Coffee. Back to a 12-point lead for the Aviators, 43-31. West Branch gets it across to Landon Coffee. He drives the lane with his left. Spin, little hook shot in the lane. He got it. 2 minutes, 2:01 to go. And West Branch calls a timeout. We'll step away. You're listening to high school basketball on AM 1310 WDPN.
Sarta need more opportunities for a strong community. New customers for small businesses, healthcare patients to their appointments, New Start County businesses, students and faculty to classes, and seniors to their activities. Sarta community partners count on us for so much. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes, and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles. Sarta serves the community, and the community supports Sarta. Where to? SartaMe.com.
You're listening to high school basketball on AM 1310 WDPN and streaming live on AM 1310 WDPN.com.
Back here at Alliance, the Aviators lead 43-33 with just 2 minutes left in the ball game for the EBC title. Again, we want to thank you guys for spending your Saturday night with us here on Q92 Sports and AM 1310 WDPN. Thank you to our sponsors, especially to Grove Appliance Furniture and Mattress, Sarta, and Robertson Kitchen and Bath. And Alliance is going to have the basketball to start, full length away. Samuel Hayes is going to be the one that inbounds it for the Aviators. And here comes Jackson. He gets the inbound pass, being guarded full court by Jeremiah Thomas. Here comes the double team, but he kicks it off to Brisker. Right wing, Brisker loses the ball, and it hits off of Zach Coffey's leg out of bounds under the Alliance basket. It'll stay Aviators, 1:50 to go. They get it out to Jackson. They kick it over to Hayes. Hayes on the right wing. Over to Brisker to the left wing, 1:40 to go. 10-point lead for Alliance. Brisker backs it out. The ball's knocked out of bounds by Jeremiah Thomas. It'll stay with Alliance. 1:28 to go. The Aviators lead by 10. The winner of this ball game is your EBC champion. Alliance gets it in to Jackson. Kicks it over to Brisker. Brisker's going to pull three. No good, off the iron, and it's going to be rebounded by a bunch of people. And it's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to go back to the West Branch Warriors with 1:17 to go. And with a little limp, Cameron Burton's going to come in and try to finish this ball game. And they're going to give Brisker a little bit of a breather. And West Branch inbounds it to Weaver. He's outrun Burton. He's going to drive the lane. Lays it up, no good, but he's fouled, and he'll go to the line for two. And we'll see if Cameron Burton's ankle can hold up in these last minute and 10 seconds, trying to guard full court. Jason Weaver, first free throws up. Got it. Cuts it back to a single-digit deficit for the West Branch Warriors, 43-34. He's got one more free throw coming. Lines it up, and it bounces around. No good. Jackson comes down with the rebound. 9-point lead for Alliance. 1:05 to go. Jackson with the basketball, driving the lane. He's going to be fouled just as he's crossing the half-court line by Cason Weaver. 1:02 to go. 43-34, Alliance with the basketball. Burton is going to inbound it in front of his own bench. That was Weaver's 4th foul of the game. Burton kicks it out. It's going to be tipped around and stolen by West Branch. They're coming back the other way. They get it to Thomas on the left wing. He's going to shoot the 3. He got it! He cut it to 6. Under a minute to play. Burton gets the inbound. It's going to be knocked away and stolen by West Branch. Jeremiah Thomas lining up another one from the top of the key. And it's going to be stolen by Alliance. Nicholson lays it up and in. 30 seconds to go. 45-37 Aviators. Tajay Nicholson fouls Weaver at the half-court line with 24 seconds to go. And I believe West Branch is in the bonus, and they will get to shoot some free throws here. Again, the last thing you want is to allow the team trying to catch up to make points with no time coming off the clock. 45-37, first free throw. Good. 45-38. Alliance leads. 24 seconds to go. Here comes the second free throw. It's up. No good. Rebound Jackson. He's going to be trapped in the corner. And Alliance gets the timeout called before the clock. We're going to step away. You're listening to high school basketball on AM 1310, WDPN, and Q92radiosports.com.
Missed the big game? Don't worry, Q92 has you covered. Check out our SoundCloud page where you can relive every exciting moment. From high school football, basketball, baseball, and softball to Mount Union football and basketball, we've got it all. That's every broadcast from this season, and even classics going all the way back to 2016. Follow Q92 Radio on SoundCloud and never miss a play, a call, or the thrill of the game. Q92 Radio on SoundCloud, your home for every game, every season.
You're listening to high school basketball on AM 1310 WDPN and streaming live on AM 1310 WDPN.com.
And here we go at Alliance High School. 18.2 seconds left. Alliance with the ball up 45-38. All they got to do is take care of the basketball and make their free throws, and they're going to walk away EBC champions and get their revenge from their early season loss to these West Branch Warriors. And now we're going to have a foul on West Branch before the ball is inbounded on Kaysen Weaver. That's his 5th. And they're going to send J.R. Jackson to the line to shoot the free throws. Jackson, first free throw, pure. It's now 46-38 Alliance. Second one's up, good. Jackson. 47-38 now Alliance. West Branch throws the ball out of bounds back to the Aviators. And the fans can smell it now. 47-38 with 9.3 to go. The Alliance Aviators, barring a miracle, are going to become your EBC champions. And West Branch backs it off and lets the clock run out. Congratulations to the Alliance Aviators as they win 47-38, and they are your EBC champions. And the student section comes pouring out onto the floor. A great game by both teams that eventually Alliance just pulled away at the end. So we're gonna have a quick post-game show, but first we're gonna step away for a commercial break. You are listening to high school basketball on AM 1310 WDPN.
Grove Appliance has proudly served Northeast Ohio with great prices and service for the past 87 years. Whether it's a furniture upgrade for the family room, new appliances in the kitchen, or just a better night's rest you're looking for, Grove has something for you. Check out their showroom located at 350 East State Street in Alliance. That's Grove Appliance Furniture and Mattress, where they've been treating you like family since 1935.
Sarta need more opportunities for a strong community, new customers for small businesses, healthcare patients to their appointments, new Stark County businesses, students and faculty to classes, and seniors to their activities. Sarta community partners count on us for so much. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes, and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles. Sarta serves the community, and the community supports Sarta. Where to? SartaMe.com.
You're listening to high school basketball on AM 1310 WDPN and streaming live on AM 1310 WDPN.com.
Back here in Alliance as we have ourselves a final. The Alliance Aviators defeat the West Branch Warriors here at Harry Fales Gymnasium 47-38 to become your 2026 EBC champions. Started out in the first half, close as can be, 13-7 after one, 24-21 at halftime, 35-27 after three, and then Alliance just started pulling away. Real quick, your leading scorer for the game was none other than J.R. Jackson for the Alliance Aviators as he finished with 24 points. Also for Alliance, Samuel Hayes finished with 6. And Tajay Nicholson finished with 5. For the West Branch Warriors, Jeremiah Thomas finished with 14. Gavin Gregory with 4. And Landon Coffey with 13. Again, Alliance has one more regular season game at New Philly coming up this upcoming week. And West Branch still has 2 ball games left to play. And then they're both going to be looking ahead at tournament play. We expect Alliance to make a good run at it. Again, they are your EBC champions as they are now 19-2 and 9-1 in conference play. And they got the ladder out so they can cut the nets for the conference championship. Again, I want to thank our sponsors. We had Grove Appliance Furniture and Mattress, Sarta, and Robertson Kitchen and Bath. And we appreciate all of you for spending your Saturday night with us here on AM 1310 WDPN. Don't forget to follow us on all of our social medias. AM 1310 WDPN and Q92 Sports, Facebook, X, YouTube, Instagram. We got them all. I'm Jay Wilhelm. Thanks again, everybody. Have a good night.